Do you know why ZIM is down over 18% today? Well, there are two reasons. First, the ex-dividend date is on April 4th, today. ZIM announced it will pay a dividend of $6.40 for the last quarter. This means when the dividend is paid, the stock price declines. As the stock price was about $23, you subtract that dividend of around $6, and the final result is a decline of about 18%. I've also done an analysis in the past explaining why ZIM will decline by about 25%. Some have listened to me and others have different views. Now, the next question is ZIM a buy at the current price as the stock price is down so much? If you look at ZIM, they paid a dividend of about 75% for the last fiscal year. Why don't people hold the stock as ZIM pays such a high dividend? I said there are two reasons why the stock price is declining. The first is because the dividend has been paid, and second is about their business model. Let me explain what's the catch behind ZIM. If you look at their total assets, ZIM has about 11.6 billion, and their total liabilities are around 5.6 billion. You will say, wow, I can buy this company below its book value. Don't rush. If you look at their assets, you will see that ZIM has about 149 vessels, of which 9 are owned by ZIM, and the rest are chartered or rented. The assets you see on their balance sheet are not what you think. ZIM rents a large part of their vessels. They list those ships as assets on their balance sheet, but ZIM has to pay the rent for them. When their contracts end, ZIM has to return the ships. So you can't rely on their assets and say you are investing below book value. Now, as ZIM made over 4 billion earnings in the past, why can't they continue to have the same performance? What has changed since the last year? If you want to know the answer, you have to think of ZIM, how they make money. As I said, ZIM rents their ships and offers shipping services around the world. Now, the price they charge for the services doesn't depend on ZIM, but on the freight rates. If you look at this image, you can see how shipping rates have evolved over time. If you compare ZIM earnings to these freight rates, you will notice that they are about the same. When rates are high, ZIM makes a lot of money. When rates are low, ZIM barely makes money. So their profits follow the freight rates. Moreover, I got a great question from a viewer. He said, if the freight rates are going down, the rent cost is also going down. And that's true. If you look at the charter rates, you can see that they've also declined a lot. They're about 1100. But if you look deeper, you'll find something else. Now the freight rates are around 1400. If you subtract 1100, the rent cost, ZIM is left with 300. Plus you add expenses, workers, other taxes, and ZIM is left with almost nothing. If you look at the past, when freight rates were about 9000 and charter rates about 4500, ZIM was able to make big profits. But those good times are gone. ZIM also said in their latest presentation that they expect a decline in their earnings. They expect between 100 and 500 million in EBIT, earnings before interest and taxes. So their final net income will be even lower. This means ZIM won't be able to pay that huge dividend as they did in 2022. Those freight rates went up a lot because of the pandemic. There were supply issues, port congestion, and others. Now things have stabilized and rates have come down. If you can predict the next pandemic or another major supply issue, you can make money with ZIM or other shipping companies you like. But if you look at freight rates in the past, you will see that there weren't big moves. And all governments want low shipping rates to promote trade and grow their economies. Now, if you want to find out how much ZIM will decline, you can check out my previous videos. And tell me in the comments where you see ZIM in the next 10 years. And if you find value in this video, please give a like and subscribe to see more videos like this because I want you to succeed.